Alrighty. Oh, this is it, historical gamer. This is this is not. This is just me trying to learn the game better before our big event. How's it going, Dan? And there is Florida Boy, the resident expert. So today we are going to be streaming. This is my first. How's it going, Yar? This is my first free evening in God knows how long, probably 2 months or so. And I'm going to do a stream. I've just really wanted to. Historical Gamer doesn't know it, but we already have plans to sell out Russia. I'm already paying off XTRG to do a multi-key plan. And I've agreed not to invade German lands until Moscow is captured. How's it going, Incompetent? Oh, it's Sharp. Haven't seen you for a while, Sharp. I don't know if you're in the Discord server or not, but... Anyway, today we'll be actually role-playing the ultimate demise of Historical Gamer with the East Prussian campaign. I think we'll just keep it nice and simple. This is the simplest campaign. I think I remember loading this before, but honest to God, it's been probably... How long ago was 2015? Like a year and a half or 2 years or so since I played this game, so we cannot expect very great things from this upcoming series. That is what this is all about, though. So I don't even know. Should I try to play as... Should I get a feel for the oncoming onslaught that Historical Gamer is going to face, or should I start getting into the mind of my enemy? This is a tough decision. We'll let the chat people figure it out. Historical Gamer says, little does Germany know I have infested our lands with winter. Yep. I think that that's... If it's not a well-known fact by now, well, what was Napoleon there to discover anyway? Sharp says he's not in Discord yet. Well, it doesn't matter one way or the other, really, Sharp, but it probably will end up sucking a bit of your time, so stay in school. Be cool and stay in school. Florida Boy wants to know, is it safe to call me? I didn't know you had my number. I don't know how you got my number. Okay, so let's get into the game. East Prussia. Nobody has... What? Nobody has recommended? Hello, Blitzkriegsman. Blitzkriegman. Should I go Germany or Russia? This is the first decision, the hardest decision. I'm leaning towards Central Powers because I feel like getting into the mind of my enemy is more important than trying to save my beloved ally. So we'll just do that. Because there's a stream delay, and you know what? You guys are just taking too long, so. Here we go. Decision has been made, and we're jumping into just a really small campaign. It's really not that big of one. You can see. I think this is going to be really easy. Wow, holy cow, the map is super finicky. I might have to use the arrow keys. Okay. This is a... I think I remember playing this whole campaign, actually. If it's this small, this might be too easy of a campaign. Too small. Too small skill. I'm almost positive. Wait, is the tutorial map the same thing as this? Because this strikes me as very familiar. So let's get the grand view. Let's see how big, what kind of map we're dealing with compared to what we'll be dealing with in the grand campaign. I think my computer is about to die, which would be... I mean, if it's going to die, it'd be a good time to do it on stream so that everyone pities me. Yeah, this is extremely small. You can see that all the reddish area tint is all available for the grand campaign. So I don't know what we've got ourselves into doing this massive campaign for this play-by-email multiplayer series, but whatever. Alright, so let me catch up on the chat real fast. JMLR is here. I won't repeat his intimate comments to me for YouTube to hear, but I love you too. Sharp says, für Kaiser und Vaterland? What the hell? Vaterland? Oh, Vaterland. Okay. I think that's fatherland, I think. Who knows? Okay, Blackjack says this is the same as the tutorial. That's... Okay, well, what are we doing? Let's go ahead and start doing stuff. Alright, I have to... So it's been about 2 years since I played this. I'm going to have to rely on all my expertise in Civil War II, which I played probably within the last year. It should be like riding a bike, right? It'll eventually just come back to us. Let's see what we have at our disposal. When did these guys unlock? 2 turns. Who do I have in my disposal that I can actually play? Reserve divisions. How do I do anything? I don't know. Vader is father. Yes, of course, I should have known that. Star Wars has taught me... If Star Wars has taught me anything, they should have taught me Vader is father. Let's see. I don't know what force composition I'm up against. I think there's a way you can scout. Just set them onto defensive posture. No, passive. No, that's not it. No. Defend. Hold at all costs is not what I want. Defend and retreat. Retreat if engaged. Oh, yeah. You can see this is just a terrible idea for me to try to play this on camera. Well, let's do the German thing. Let's consolidate forces. Let's move everyone. Okay, I can't move you yet. But this reserve division... Like, why are you doing in the back? Let's get you forward. Probably I need to do something like move you by rail. But I can't. Where are my options? I'm sure you can move them by rail. I'm going to take my time and look at things, even if it annoys people, because I must learn. Yes, it's one of these other options, right? No. Wait. I found it. Move by rail. Ha ha ha. See? He will now only take 4 days to get there, which is good. I guess they're 15-day turns. I'm not sure if it's 15 days for this scenario or not. But 4 days is certainly, I mean, I'd imagine it's within a turn. Why do we even want him to move there? I don't know. Seems like a good idea. I don't have a grand strategy yet. Probably for the first turn we're just going to go to the decisions we can make, which... F9? Is it? No, that's not what I want. F10? No. 11. No. 12. Wait! I found something. Oh, Florida Boy wants me to call him on Discord. I see. I see. Incompetent Idiot says scouting is for the weak. Well, that's at least what we'll pretend before we get our forces overrun. Terrible idea. Historical Gamer is blasting this stream while he's putting away laundry. Yes. I am going to go to Discord and we'll allow guest speaker Florida, get into a channel so I can put you there. Quickly. The people want to know, and that means I gotta get my headphones on. But that's okay. Florida has to go to bed in like 40 minutes or something. So, let's see what he can do to salvage the situation. Florida.
Hi.
Can you hear me? You cannot hear me. You cannot hear me because my push to talk is not on.
Just gonna mute all that.
You're gonna have to mute the...
check all your units in Königsberg.
You're gonna have to mute the stream, by the way. Okay, good. Alright, check my units in Königsberg. They're all... Wait, no, they're not. No, they are all not activated. No, I can't activate any of them.
Okay. I would consolidate all your armies to Königsberg because the main general, von Pritz, would change to Hindenburg.
Oh, okay.
And
well, that's very good. Wait, is this Prittwitz was the original? I see. I've read that famous book. What is it called? The Guns of August. Yes. But boy, I don't remember that Prittwitz was the guy before him. Wasn't there another guy? It was Prittwitz, and he had like a counselor or something who also got fired.
I don't know. All I know is that Hindenburg replaces eventually.
We should probably sprinkle in a little bit of historical inaccuracies so that historical gamer from his room in the laundry area starts screaming profanities and rushes back in to correct us. Okay, so I have the. Did you see the reserve division move I did to Thorn?
Yeah, I saw that.
Wasn't that brilliant? I'm planning to invade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to take Colo. And why
You're
not?
outnumbered.
Well, wait. How do I
already
reach?
tell you that.
Where do I recruit more forces, though? It looks like I don't have any.
There's a cog and wheel to the top left, next to dice.
Okay, but I was using that. It's F11. It says 0. I have no units available to recruit.
Well, then I guess you can't recruit people in this scenario. You're stuck with what you got.
This is impossible.
And you also have some troops in Danzig, Lutzen. These are most likely just fortification troops.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. But we can't move them
And
for...
ever.
Oh, they're forever fixed there. Okay. So I'll just... I just do? End the turn until 2 turns comes around so I can move my Königsborg force?
Go to your dice and see if you can remove the artillery from Danzig.
Okay, I need to first move this guy back. There we go. Danzig. Ah, yes. Unlock fort guns. I can do that. But it's not available for 2 turns, maybe? Is this what this icon is suggesting to me?
Let me see.
Let's read this.
You have 2. You can unlock 2 fort guns. You can unlock 2 of the forts.
I see. So that is not... That's the card. I see.
Yeah,
that is not
2 cards.
2. Okay. Well, let's just unlock the ones in Danzig then. And where else do we have guns? I don't think we need to unlock the guns anywhere else, right? Because Königsberg's guns, they're probably sufficient to stay there.
Yeah.
And we have Hoffman. Oh, Hoffman. He's the advisor. He was the advisor to... Wait, was Hoffman the advisor? Somebody help me. Is advisor to... What's this guy? Prittwitz? Was it Hoffman? Or was he later the advisor to Lindenberg?
Quick chat, you know everything.
Okay, in the meantime, I do agree, now that I remember what we're doing, we're about to basically encounter, I guess the Russians should be moving their full force against us. Some of them should be moving south of the lake, and then some of them should be moving north of the lake. We should probably consolidate and attack the southern ones, because I know history, and that's how we win. The Battle of Tannenberg, right?
Exactly.
So you're suggesting that I move even my few mobile scouting forces back to Königsberg so that we can eventually repel them in Tannenberg?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm going to move them. How many turns are you going to take?
Should get
days.
should get an army of about 1,200 strength.
This is going to take too long. Move by rail. Everyone move by rail. Moving by rail is what the cool people are doing. 7 days. What is it? Do you know turns in this? Is it 7? 7 days is probably fine. Good enough. All right, I'm going to end this turn because why not? We've obviously done everything. Have we done everything I need to do? Florida Gamer.
I haven't played the scenario, but it looks exactly like the section of the map in the Grand Campaign, so you think you've done everything.
Okay. Processing turn. This will be very quick.
They may take Lutzen. Just letting you know that.
No. That's impossible. Oh my gosh. They're moving into Gumbinnen. Well, I guess this is what they're supposed to do, is make their steady advance. Okay, Hoffman was the adjutant for Hindenburg. I think Hoffman actually, he was not even Hindenburg's advisor. He was really the person who was, from what I know, he was actually the one giving the orders, and Lindenberg just signed off and was like this calming presence. Historical Gamer wants me to enable Super Chat. All these technical issues.
You still got units preparing. Check Hindenburg. See if you can turn them into a GHQ or an HQ.
Hindenburg, do I have...
I think it looks like Hindenburg and Königsberg.
Okay, are all these guys... Okay,
No. Rip.
I do have this army who's now free. We could just merge everyone into von Schultz's army corps, and then... Isn't merging troops a good thing? Don't you want to just merge everyone into one big super stack?
Yes and no. It depends on their command point limit.
Okay, his command point, he's 12 out of 25 if I'm... This is what that is, right? On the far right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means... I think he can take these people. Whoa, no, no, no. Damn it. Let's get this guy into that one.
Having fun?
It's just... It's been so long since I even played Civil War II. This will be a challenge. Damn it, we're over. Do we need... Finish Jaeger. Best of luck. This is going to be a terrible thing. Oh, Sharp needs an invite. Well, incompetent idiot. My number one, trusty number one will get on that, I'm sure. So, am I doing this correctly, Florida Gamer? Tell me everything.
It looks like it. Click on von Pritz's army and see if you can and then click the red icon next to the destroy rail stuff and the movement stuff.
The red icon.
See if you can turn. Click on von Pritz and to left to the in between the yellow, the guy kneeling shooting.
Yeah, yeah. You're talking about the special orders.
Yes, special orders related. See if you can turn him into a GHQ.
Cannot do anything with him.
Oh, rip.
Maybe but he's not unlocked. Probably I can't do anything until he's unlocked.
That might be. You're gonna want to turn him into a GHQ, which will make his command point limit go up real.
All right, here's
real
somebody.
Nice.
All right, I got to post this because there's an individual in distress right now. His name is Sharp. Dang it! Freaking incompetent beat me to it, but close enough. Okay, distressed individual satisfied. You were saying?
Yeah. Take your cores and see if you can get a unit to cut off the army going to Lawton, it looks like.
Okay, yeah, let's charge. I don't think this is a good thing to charge. This is basically like a supply group.
They're just cores. They're pretty strong.
Okay. Then to Lutzen we go.
You could dismantle the core if you want, because
actually, would it be beneficial to send these guys in any particular movement pattern? I mean, can we send them by rail or whatnot?
They'll be there in 15 days. They'll be fine.
Okay,
just
good.
By marching.
Here we go. This is exciting. I'm just going to press the next turn because we're learning slowly. I hope XTRG watches this and greatly underestimates my capabilities. This stream is all set up as part of my counterintelligence. I'm going to inundate him with knowledge of French incompetence and then hopefully actually not be incompetent. That's the idea. Oh no! They went the other way, and that's actually a big force. Okay, we're gonna just sandwich him. This is what we have to do. I don't even think I moved to the right spot. No, I did. Damn it. Can we just cancel his orders? Let's attack.
Hindenburg is ready.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna attack. Let's throw some other people into Hindenburg's army as well. Like you will join. You will serve. 12. I probably can't put this guy in.
Can you...
What
are the special orders? Does Hindenburg have any special orders?
Yes, we can form GHQ.
Do that.
Please tell me, what does this do?
It's
just give him more points?
A theater... yes, it's like being a theater command.
There it is. He gave him more points.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I knew what I was talking about. We're getting them all in there. We're going.
See if you can consolidate the artillery to another corps. Like the first reserve corps.
I can put them into a new group, right?
Yeah, you can take apart a corps in the special orders and control left-click the units that you want to put in it.
So I have this new troop, and I need a leader for it probably. I just have these two guys. What am I going to do with these artillery?
You would take one. You can do this all all in the OHL. That's Hindenburg's army. You
Oh,
can do this all within there.
Oh, so I can move these back in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying again, I'll just listen to you instead of pretending I know what I'm doing.
Okay, move your artillery back into OHL.
It's done.
Okay. Now click any commander that's there that has 2 infantry in it and infantry divisions and 1 artillery regiment.
Okay.
And just take that apart into special orders. You should see a minus sign among them.
Split unit or dismiss?
Yes.
No. Split.
Split.
Okay.
Split. Don't dismiss them. And then since that commander is still selected, control left click the units that you want to put in there. And you can put 2 infantry divisions and 2 artillery regiments in there now.
I see. So this is better than having...
It makes the corps stronger, and since artillery takes up 1 command point, it should help.
Ah, okay. So now this guy is slightly stronger. This guy, we shouldn't say this guy. This is so it's very diminutive of us. Von Mackensen has 2 and 2 already, right? So he can't be improved.
Yes. Nope.
But we just improved this guy. What about our leaders here? 2 and 2 and 2 and 1. Oh no! This is who we needed, but that's okay. So, can we have them... I know there's a way you can synchronize movement. I know there's a way you can synchronize the arrival, right?
Yes, I think so.
Synchronize movement. Aha! 7 days and... 8 days, no.
Since they're in a nearby province, they should help with the attack anyway.
Okay, 7 days, but I want this guy to get there in 7 days as well. Stop moving where I don't want you to. Wait,
oh, now it's 6 days. You somehow shortened it.
I don't know how I did that, though. I want it to be 7 days. And now it's 8 days. What the hell? Madness. Highway Star. This game is play by email multiplayer, but I'm just learning it. Alright, well, let's just see how that works. And then
make sure you have them on attack.
Oh, I didn't, but that's fine. We'll get there because you're right. I didn't send the... You can't undo. It looks like it didn't matter. They retreated. They knew what was coming. We will attack Gumbinen on the next turn then.
And your troops in Danzig are also ready.
Yep.
I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We will get them to move post-haste. Hey, my guys still haven't made it. I thought they were only going to take 7 days.
Oh! Why? Well, one, this is going by 70 turns and not 15 days. I'm used to the grand campaign. I'm sorry.
Ah, yeah, that's true. I'm also used to that. But we'll just blame Hindenburg. The old man doesn't know what he's doing. He's senile.
He's probably the best commander.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's a joke. Let's see. Let's move him in here after he gets there. Let's move him in here when he gets there. Synchronized movement should be on. I could have done forced march. That would have been fun.
This is all very interesting.
You were supposed to help me, Florida Gamer.
I am.
It might be an impossible case, but do your best. I'm going to move this guy over to Lutzen. He's not going to make it. Oh my god, 42 days, no. First of all, let's get these guys to merge. They've done so. Let's get them... Oh, yeah, I'm about to be attacked from the south, too. Well...
Yes. There seems to be 2 corps in... Yeah, keep those corps merged and send them that 400 strength army to intercept the...
Exactly, but
guys,
I guess this group... Can we add these guys to it, too? They'll be over...
Synchronized movement should... It should work for everyone in the province. They're both on synchronized movement.
Okay, I've done synchronized movement.
And you can those artillery guns you got available from Danzig. You can add them to a.
But they are okay.
11th Corps.
Okay, good, very good. Now we're making like substantial progress. All right, this is good. Now you're teaching me good things.
Like what?
I don't know how to add the correct divisions. No, this guy. Wait, why can he not do this? Oh, one of these is already a division? Oh, God, this already has 2 in it. Okay, so I have to split this first? I can't split this.
Sometimes heavy artillery is finicky. If it's too strong, like the artillery guns,
Yeah,
like the heavy artillery.
There's A battery and there's B battery in this.
Yes.
So
Heavy artillery from forts don't like being put together with other artilleries. That's something I've noticed.
what will I do then about this? Will I just leave them as separate batteries in here?
No, just combine the core, but instead of having the medium artillery, use the heavy artillery to make them stronger.
Okay.
That's if that works.
It does. And what do I do with this other, the foo bar?
Just keep it in there.
Okay.
They'll be useful.
Wait, maybe... Come on, game. Yes, actually I can transfer it over to the other group. And they have a group which we can split and recombine. Genius! Alright, now we're going on the attack.
Make sure they're on an attack.
Offensive
just
posture.
put them on. Yes. You shouldn't need assault posture. You can probably send those guys to start sieging
Milawa?
Holtz. I don't see that place.
It is the one just that I'm resting on now, actually.
You would just take that place.
What the hell? It's 76 days.
Railroads?
Yeah, okay, let's just go here first and let's move by rail. Aha! Things are coming together. That's still gonna take 22 days. Good lord. We'll get over there post haste. Move by railroad. Okay, 10. Why is it that they're both moving, but one takes 22 days? Did I mess up his orders? Let's just restart it. No, 22 days. I wonder what in God's name, why does...
A 1 day difference not gonna... How do you get there? Okay.
But it was 10 days a second ago.
I know.
Now
this game is weird.
So, just... This kind of reminds me of my Dominions 4 playthrough when we just kept doing something until it worked. Now, let me see... I have to load the dashboard. What? 29... See, 29 people are watching this. The pressure's really on. Hopefully one of them is XTRG, so we can see how competent I am. Okay. I think we're done then. We're ready to assault. I need to move these guys up here to do assault posture.
Make sure all your armies are on attack posture. Assault posture just is the same as attack posture, offensive. But you just attack the building.
Yeah. Which we don't have to do because this is our territory anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're going to end the turn. This is genius. Let me just check to make sure we can't... Nope, we can't recruit anybody else. Alright. Can you hear the kids in my background?
Yes.
Oh, man. This is what I deal with night and day. The combat! We're going to... Oh, my God. It's like 5-3 odds. Fantastic. Victory is ours! Whoa, the reinforcements arrived. It's 150,000. I think I have this on very slow combat animations.
Yes, you do.
That's okay.
Inflict a lot of losses on the Russians.
Well, not as many as I was hoping, in fact. All right, so what's important to look at this screen now that we see this?
See what units were destroyed, because if you see, I don't think anything was destroyed since it was such a small combat, but.
Small combat? 150 versus 150 is a small combat?
I'm talking about losses inflicted.
Okay, number of elements, routed 0, 3 failed morale checks. We routed 4 of the Russian units.
It means nothing in the end. You just gotta, at the end of the day, it's a total inflicted loss, and you inflicted 67 onto them, which is pretty good.
Okay, what is this actually representing? Just like hit points? Is it abstracted?
Yes.
Because I like to look at the numbers.
Every unit has a certain amount of hit points.
Okay, so I see my hit points. One of my guys is, well...
And, okay, an infantry division, I think, is made up of 2 infantry regiments and 1 light artillery gun.
Uh-huh.
And each one of those elements inside that have a certain amount of hit points. When you leave the battle screen, I can try
Okay.
to help you.
That's okay. If we win the battles like we're winning them, then there's nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
What is
Just
he
make sure you
doing?
don't lose too much cohesion.
Ah, yes, you'll have to remind me where the cohesion bar is.
It's the blue one.
Did we just lose that from marching?
Yes, you're marching in prolonged attacks. Your units get tired.
But that should mean their units are getting tired too.
Yes, it does. It works both ways.
So we'll just ride it very strong, force them to capitulate before our units give up. Oh, it looks like we're back. Okay, so what is going on here? 15 more days and 14 more days. I have no idea why this is taking so long for these guys to get there. But the Russian forces have moved up to Tannenberg. But this is perfect. We want to fight them in Tannenberg.
Okay, then.
Alright, do you think it's a wise idea to cancel their movements and have them attack into Tannenberg?
Go for it. Why not?
Yeah, let's do it. No, what? Wait.
Crossing rivers hurt.
What the hell is he doing, though? Okay, don't go by rail. Still takes you 33 days. My god. Alright, can I get him back to his original plans?
No. Not that I know of.
God. Okay, do here and then go there. Oh, it's 34 days now. Well, that sucks. Huh. Now, what is this that's crossed out here? See that middle thing? I thought I put him on offensive posture. He's not on offensive posture anymore.
I believe that means he cannot attack for that. Hey, hover over to general, the core. See what it says on. Just see what it says. Because sometimes it says this unit cannot attack.
That is exactly what it says. No, incompetent idiot, you're wrong. Now that we've destroyed 20,000 Russians, we nearly have them on their knees. That's probably a significant portion of their population. Let's see. I guess I'll just move these guys over here then, because if they can't do anything offensive, that means they can't even take territory, right?
No, I think they can take territory.
Okay, well then, I guess I will still move them. What the difference was 33 days or... Huh. I took off the rail movement and it's still 33 days. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just have them move. We'll continue with their original plans to move. No, not like that. Like this. 15 days. This guy will be there in 14 days. I think it did kind of somehow remember our original plan.
It took you 15 days to get there.
Yeah, wasn't that the original? So it looks like...
Yeah.
But maybe it was just coincidence. Okay, and here I want to keep pushing the attack, but crossing that river might be a bad idea. Should I just push up into Vladislavov?
That small Russian town across the border?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
It's a moral victory. Oh, wait. Wait, there's still occupying forces here.
How is that? In Grum...
Yeah, in that place.
Well...
Wait, I might be able to merge them.
It's probably
no, I shouldn't have merged them. 22%.
You have a cavalry division in there.
Oh, I don't want that.
You can probably put that cavalry division into Hindenburg's army.
Well, I've now merged the entire thing, and I just took the cavalry back out. I'm at 67 out of 57. We need to take another group out.
Take the weakest one.
This reserve... What about these reserves? We don't want reserve divisions with our main group.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take von Schultz out because he is... he's the weakest. Sorry, von Schultz. And we're perfect now.
Instead of putting two corps together and making that 24 out of 24 armor, you can take one corps and put two reserve divisions in there instead. Or two regular infantry divisions.
Okay, explain to me how to do what you're saying.
Um, the 20th Army Corps, just throw 2 reserve divisions in there.
Okay, are you saying that they're better? Because right now we actually are. Ah, damn it. Right now we're actually doing okay as far as command points go.
I know. I'm just trying to teach you a more efficient way of sending. Have instead of having 2 corps commanders together and making a 24 out of 24 stack with with command points, you would have them all together.
I don't see where the 24 out of 24 is though. We have one guy with 25.
Okay, he's special and he has 25 command points.
Uh-huh. But
And
is it better? Isn't it better to have one massive army, or do you think it's better to have the reserves fighting with von Schultz?
personally, I believe in death stacks.
Yeah, we want to mash like 2 gigantic armies together and then win.
Yes.
So shouldn't I just take the reserve back out of von Schultz and put him back into OHL?
Yes.
All right, fantastic.
I'm just trying to tell you other ways to divide your troops.
Okay, now I didn't really understand. Can you explain to me what you were trying to say about? Let's pretend that this is a normal commander, so he has 24. He's at 12 out of 24 right now.
Yes.
You're saying that he can take the reserve divisions as well, or
he can take two. He can take 2 reserve division because each one costs 6 command points.
Got it. Okay, I see what you're saying. So if we put the 2 in here, yeah, that's 18, and then one more would be 24. Perfect. Okay, now we'll undo that because we don't want that to actually happen, but very good. Okay, I understand. William Takasi says, separating units allows you to keep your forces concentrated, but defend more ground because of the march to the sounds of guns mechanic. Yeah, that is something I'm familiar with. The march to the sound of guns is just automatic in to End All Wars, or what?
All I know is that units from in nearby provinces will help out with combat.
Okay, okay.
If they're part of the same GHQ.
In Civil War II, you had to actually press a specific button, but I guess it's not the case. Now, what is this? I thought we defeated the Russians here, and yet this Russian is still in our territory.
He's probably just still there, occupying the province. Your guys are pointing rifles at each other at the end of the day. You won the combat, but you haven't dislodged their presence in the province.
Okay, I want to fight him again.
They'll probably just fight him again.
Oh, good. So I can end the turn and we'll fight him again?
I would send the 20th Army Corps over to the German town to the east.
Yeah, got it. Will do. And I'll send the cavalry too, or leave the cavalry?
Add the cavalry to the OHL.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Oh, he's overstacked now. 7% penalty. So let me get the reserves, one group of reserves out then, the weakest.
Yeah, and put the reserves with the 20th Army Corps.
Yep. Aha! We've done it. We've done it. We've balanced all the forces. Oh, Sabouts. This game is confusing, yes.
If you're lucky, you'll catch the Russian artillery and capture it.
Okay, then I'm going to send these guys on a force march then, even though their cohesion is extremely low. 2 days! They'll get there in 2 days. Oh, yeah,
okay,
that's brilliant. For it. All right, we're going for it. And end the turn. Wait, no, do we need to do anything with the guys in the south? No, they already have their orders. Okay, end the turn. Here we go. Come on, get there. I think they moved in to the same territory we're in.
Hey, Sabouts, how you doing?
Oh,
I don't know how to say your name properly.
We did something bad.
What happened?
We won. What? How did we win? No, this is not a victory. Why did they call this a victory?
Pyrrhic victory?
I guess. Yeah, it's Pyrrhic, I guess, yeah.
Pyrrhic, yeah.
What? How does this a victory, though? I guess because they retreat, but they inflicted 18...
They left on round 1. They probably were on probing attack.
Uh-huh. It says that they were on offensive, though.
Go to the attack area, and there's two lines. You got your assault posture, the attack posture, and defense and passive.
Hmm.
And then on the other side, you can put the severity of that. You can have a probing attack, a conservative attack, um, sustained attack, and all-out assault.
Why did we succeed in retreating from a battle?
They retreated though.
That's. Does that mean we didn't capture the cavalry, the artillery? I guess.
No, no, you didn't. There's another. There's people in next to Hindenburg were there,
Okay.
and
Well,
they fell back.
what do we do about this situation here? This Russian situation in the south.
Um, in the south, you can probably surround them.
I
Keep
hear
your
these guys are like. What is? I thought these guys were moving. Oh, they're there in one day. Oh God. Okay, I guess we're attacking them. Good, fair enough. Let's get these guys. I also cannot choose offensive actions with this guy. Okay, none of my forces in the south can do offensive actions. I find this problematic.
the Russians are probably on an offensive stance, so
That's good. We'll still initiate combat. Alright, so my group, the 20th Army Corps and back in the north, they feel a little bit... Well, I mean, we have repelled the Russians, but... Do I just sit because these guys are so low in cohesion?
yes, that's the best course of action.
Should I put them to passive? No, passive is bad because if you actually take combat, you're not going to win, right?
Passive means you can have a chance of taking more casualties.
Mm-hmm.
Just put them in defensive posture and put them on
Defend and retreat.
if they yes,
Okay.
they should retreat by the third round.
And what do we do with Hindenburg? This massive stack I have.
You could attack across the river, or I'm not sure what the Russians are going to do. So want to put pressure on them and push towards Kauno.
Wait,
Got
what is this, Max Hoffman? A one-time decision to apply a variety of negative effects to Russians invading German territory. Can I apply this on the guys at Tannenberg?
Yes.
Okay, well then let's do that because I'm about to attack them in one day.
It's basically the gas attack, but it only applies to Russians on the Eastern Front.
Huh, interesting.
Because it lowers their cohesion by 66%, and that's the amount of cohesion loss, I believe, when you have a fresh gas attack, like it's the first time you're using it.
Well, that is wonderful. I'm very happy about that. Let's see what else we have. We could charge across the river. How? Exactly how? Okay, let's just do it. You know what? You only live once, right? Which is a weird thing to say right as you charge into death. Because you only live once, so why would you want to die? Anyways, it's going to take us 12 days to get there, so we'll have a chance to pull back on the next turn if I regret everything. But let's go ahead and end the turn. Wait, it says 15 days still. It's giving us the 15 on the top.
I don't know.
Where do we catch them? I think there's going to be a battle. Okay, this is... Why do we only have 30,000? Where did his force go? And why do they consider these victories? These are not victories in my opinion. We lost 10 times the number of troops. This is not a victory.
Hey, it's the Cossacks.
Why does von Hindenburg only have like 2 guys with him?
Because they're attacking the 20th Army Corps, and von Hindenburg's army is not making it in time to help.
Ah, okay. But we still consider this a victory? Why?
Because the Russians aren't doing everything they can. They're probing attacks,
I see.
skirmishes.
So because they fall back.
Exactly.
I keep thinking von Hindenburg, but you're right. That was actually the 20th Army. All right. Well,
You may want. I would send the 20th Army to fall back.
to where?
Send Hindenburg. Königsberg.
Okay. Just have him go there
And
by
von
rail. He'll be there in 2 days. Fantastic.
And the other 5 days you'll be resting.
What does this mean? Did they destroy my railroad?
Yes,
These
that
bastards.
railroad has been disconnected.
Well, I hope I actually get to fight them. It says in 1 day, but that's what I thought it said last time. So I don't know what's going on.
You're never guaranteed the fight.
Okay, what if I go by rail? Will you get there any faster? No, you won't. Maybe because they disconnected my rail. Those bastards. Okay, 4 days until that guy gets there. That's fine. I guess we'll just continue our charge. Do you see anything to do on this turn?
Tell Hindenburg to not charge across the river, and because they're going to be pushing back where the 20th Army Corps was.
How do
Send
we...
Hindenburg's army to where Army Corps was.
But we're almost there. We've almost invaded the Russian lands. 6 days. Is 6 days... How were you keeping track
I
of how
think
long...
it's 7 days. I think it's 7 a week.
So they will get there. Okay, I'm going to listen to my advisors. Not something I'm prone to do, but we'll move them over there. And
I don't care. It's not my game.
we'll force march them so that they get there first. Does the defender have a bonus at all?
Sometimes they get a trench bonus.
Nah, forget it. Not worth it. We'll just attack them if they're there. Okay, next turn then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see a German victory, which is actually a German victory. Here we go. There's lots of movement. Suwalki.
And the Russians are going to be doing this a lot too. They're going to be pushing into your lands, destroying your rails in the Grand Campaign.
I won.
All right.
Obviously. What does this mean?
Minor victory.
This is the worst stream I've ever done in my life. That's it?
You played the whole full 7 turns. Congratulations. Can we get a round of applause in the chat?
That was really terrible. That was horrendous. Do we get to keep playing, or it says the?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let me press the end next turn. See what happens. If the game crashes, what a satisfying end to this stream. Ah, see, we fought. We fought in the south.
Yay! Some more bloodshed.
Oh yes, this was a true victory. We only lost 900 to their 6,000. Well, that's good. This was really successful. See?
Mm-hmm. I think the Russians are force marching because they're all fatigued or exhausted.
Well, that's the square I played Hoffman on, so that's why.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to attack. We're going in. We're going to take all their territory. And I'm just going to leave my forces there, and we're going to end the turn again. Here we go. More victories.
Put them on assault posture. All-out attack.
Well, it's too late now, but we're going to fight the... Oh, we're fighting the same Russian army. They didn't move. I don't think it's going as well this time. I'm trying to keep track of the numbers. Oh, never mind, it did. It did. Wow. We are inflicting some serious pain on these guys. Whew. 9,000 to 16,000. 300 horses lost. I mean, cavalry I'm not too worried about. 18 guns to our 6. Say again.
Keep an idea of what modifiers your units are having, and what modifiers the enemy has. Because those are very important when each battle happens.
Okay, show me that in the next battle, because I was not paying attention.
You got 2 minutes.
We are assaulting into Malawa because this guy doesn't have anything else to do. And we're going to force march him because it's very important that he takes that before Florida has to go to bed.
I got school.
All-out battle. Very good. We will do that, and we will do assault posture. And this guy's ready to move back out. Well, we'll leave him there. He's still a little iffy. Am I going to get any other troops?
Probably not in this game. Since
Okay.
it's just a 1-star difficulty.
Oh, I got. Oh, that's of course that's von Schultz. Okay, well then we'll just finish this attack. The people want to know what you study.
What I study? I am in high school, sir.
He's just
I'm
in high school. He's not in high school. What'd you say? You're in grade school? Don't
I'm
tell
in
the
high
people.
school.
He's in high school. That's all you need to know. Stop asking him questions, Sharp. Another victory. So, okay, now show me what these... the modifiers down here? No.
They're right below the units.
Got it. Medium hit probability. A nearby supply source increased the combat prowess of this unit. And placed artillery batteries opened a devastating fire on the enemy. Same
That
medium.
just gives you an idea. This just tells you how good your units are doing overall.
Ah, my unit received a protection bonus from entrenchment.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go, you're saying.
Catch you later.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Florida.
Take care. I think you learned a little bit.
Yes, of course. I'm an expert. Can't you tell by my victories? Anyways, goodbye to Florida. We'll continue the stream without him. Okay, so now without my... now I'm really Hindenburg without my Hoffman. No, without my... What was it? I even have to scroll up in the chat to find this trivial information. It was Hoffman, yeah. No, I thought... Actually, I'm starting to remember it differently now. Who was Hindenburg's aide? Was it Hoffman? Because now I'm thinking it wasn't Hoffman. I thought Hoffman was the guy who got all puffy and upset when he was replaced. Oh, we fought with our 120,000. We're fighting a Russian force of 1,000. This is a fair fight. Exactly what we would expect from the Russians. A very small army. Good lord, that is just atrocious. Oh my gosh. The commanding officer led the unit brilliantly during this round. Of course I did. Okay, so Historical Gamer, who might know a thing or two about this, said that Hoffman played a role in planning the battle. Yeah, Hoffman was the one... Okay, so Hoffman was the one who wanted to claim the credit. It's an interesting story, the Eastern Front. Just to think if they hadn't have asked for those 2 extra corps. Well, I guess they didn't even really ask for them. Von Moltke was just like, no, send it. We're going to lose Eastern Front. Which I guess it's a realistic thing to expect. You would expect the Russian forces would be, not as incompetent as they were. But hey, worked out well for them, didn't it? Send these guys in the assault posture, move by rail. We'll get there in just very short amount of time. You cannot perform offensive actions this turn. I see. I don't know why that. But that's fine. We'll still attack you. I don't know why we didn't continue to fight this guy. But that's okay. We will assault there. We'll continue our defense over there. And let's try to move in on... Oh, so we've already conquered. That's right. We're making headway. Vladislavov is now ours. Where do we move? I think this is big enough that we might consider attacking it. Let's do it. Let's attack. Force march. 10 days, that's not acceptable. Rail, 2 days, fantastic. And let's go to offensive. We're already on offensive. Fantastic. All right. For the fatherland. Von Francois was sacked and he wasn't happy about it. Okay, Ludendorff and Hindenburg fought over credit after the battle. Yeah, then Ludendorff was not the one... He was the one who was the grumbling one then. Hoffman must have been the guy who was already there. I can't remember. I just remember Hindenburg, from what I've read, it was this really... He didn't actually make that many decisions, so there's something to be said about him not claiming too much credit. But the other guy who... It was, I guess, Ludendorff then, who... Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go... The only way to settle this is to play out the history in our own way by attacking once again. I hope to catch the Russians there. Ooh, I think we did. Ah, we did. Okay, good. So we caught the Russian army of 60,000. Looks like they're taking a lot of losses. We don't take that many. Yeah, this is good. Oh, this looks like we're crushing them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that was awesome. We inflicted 57 points versus their 12, which translates to them losing 22,000, we losing 4,000. We've repelled those damn Ruskies from our territory. And I guess it's just probably a whole lot of whack-a-mole we'll be playing. But as soon as I get von Schultz, he'll be arriving there. How long until you arrive? 8 days. So we actually have to hold a little bit longer. I don't want to hold. I want to attack. And why are these guys... Oh, they're on defensive stance. So can these guys get to offensive? Aha! We can attack. Okay, let's attack. This guy can't, but he should join the fight, should he not? 12, 24. Yeah, we can't add him in, but hopefully he joins the fight if there is one. You're not in the right territory. Good lord, sir. I moved him into Ripon, and I meant to move him into Mlawa. That's okay. Historical Gamer says, don't get used to this level of efficiency from your armies. France is not Germany, and good lord, Russia is going to be frustrating. I have no comment on the matter. The French forces are superior to the Germans because we have Elan. We have the doctrine of the offensive. And this is what will save our people in the end. I'm going to do an attack across the river. We'll still be here for a little while, but I just want to attack. Maybe it's not good to attack there. Let's go fight this force. Let's go by rail. Can we move here? 12 days. Okay, let's just move. Stop. Just so you know what I'm doing. Once you make a move, you have to... If you don't like it, if I make this, in order to cancel it, you just have to move the unit back, and then you can do it again. So move them here, and then we'll try to destroy this unit at Kaunau. Hopefully we'll run into some Russian forces. Sharp, yes, I am going to play the French in the upcoming Grand Campaign. And now, just by playing this really small scenario, I already regret everything. Why did I get myself involved in this? I don't know. Okay, but let's end the turn and see if that strategy was the right one. So Salis says, the French generals in this game are Austrian tier bad. How is that possible? The French generals were not actually that incompetent. Okay, good. So in our attack, it looks like we are just destroying the Russians. We start at 40, and I thought they started at roughly 40. This is a massive bloodshed. Although, wow, very even in terms of total numbers lost. 25,000, 28,000. Von Gallwitz. Oh, we destroyed a unit. Well, that sounds like it's good to do. We did take quite a few hits ourselves. Yes, Historical Gamer says that's actually a good point, that maybe having bad generals models the stupidity of the Elan Doctrine. I guess if you mean by Elan Doctrine, the Doctrine of the Offensive. Because it was just a doctrine of an offensive, like, just for the sake of offensive. Like, oh, we just want to have the initiative and attack or whatever. Didn't have any sense to it, really. I'm going to try to attack this group in Gumminen with my somewhat replenished group in von Schultz, because I want to keep doing I want to keep our attack going. Let's not do a sustained attack. Let's just do a conservative attack. And let's try to eliminate this force. And look at these mustaches. Fantastic mustaches. So let's try to eliminate this force in Kaunau. Is railway going to help at all? No. So just do your thing. Historical Gamer said it wasn't just the offensive doctrine, it was the way they attacked. Are you referring to their lack of heavy artillery? Because I guess they only had 75. They were all about the 75 millimeter. It was known that they didn't want heavy guns because of their offensive. We don't need big guns if we're always attacking. We need to just constantly attack. Now I think I'm going to continue to push the assault here, even though our forces are a little depleted, because these guys should march to the guns. Oh, they can attack as well. Okay, let's double attack. Do this, and let's see how that goes. This guy, yeah, well, okay, yeah, we'll see how that goes, and we'll attack there. Fine, good. End turn. Did we get him? Are there any attacks? I'm really hoping that Historical Gamer can just eliminate the Austrians very easily. Because Sayla says Austrians can hold the line somewhat, but is bad offensively. But I think it... Whoa, okay. So another... Actually, considering they had only a quarter of the troops that we did, they held out pretty well. We're still wearing them down a little bit faster than they're wearing us down. I'm not sure if that's a good thing to do if you're playing against Russia, because they, you know, usually have more forces. And what is going on here? 2 more days before we save that area. And then we're getting there. Good. That's what I wanted. Well, we finally caused the Russians to retreat out of here. And we've actually taken Malalwa in the meantime with this really, really small group. This reserve division is charging, which is not historically what you would want them to do, but that's okay. Let's continue the offensive. Cannot go on the offensive. That's okay. We'll move here, and since they're on the offensive, it'll work for both of them. Why are you 19 days? So I'm a little bit confused why some groups move faster than others. Can I move by railroad? 19 days. Nope, doesn't do anything. Okay, well, fine. We'll just slowly move that way anyways. We're pushing the Russians out of our territory. This guy is going to get there. He's going to arrive as well. So really all we need to do is... We've already taken this. Let's take this guy. Let's put him on a defensive posture. Because if he does get attacked by the Russians, we'll be in a bit of trouble. I'm actually going to move back a little bit with the troops. Ballin Stalin says some units are slower than others. And this unit does have binoculars. Oh, well, you look at that. Plus 25% because he's a slow mover. All I need to do is check these little things down here. And siege artillery, so he's not really doing his job well. We're having him fight frontal battles with siege artillery. And Garde is good army administrator. And massed artillerist. All I know is that he's done well enough so far. Maybe we should also take our guns out of here. Okay. What did that unlock for us? It did not unlock anything. Can we use it here? No. Oh, I see. It'll happen next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we need to defend at Konigsberg anymore. Sharp says, that's the same reasoning for us Brits wearing brown trouser. That's in response to the French. Florida Boy said the French wore red pants so the Germans couldn't see the bleed. That's actually not true, Florida Boy. I guess they wore red because it was their traditional... it might have been... That might have been the original reason, but they chose to wear red despite like people protesting and saying you shouldn't, it doesn't make sense in terms of camouflage, because it was their tradition. But yeah, maybe the tradition started for the whole blood thing. I thought it was just because of the colors, French flag, because they like the blue shirts and the red pants, right? Anyway, we're on the attack there. We're on the attack there. Let's end the turn. Probably I shouldn't do the attack there anyway. Oh, wait, is this a battle? Did we get it? Aha! We caught him. Well, I mean, it should be a very decisive action. We're seeing a lot of movement on their side, not a whole lot of movement over here. What? Damn, I still lost a ton of units. Anyway, we eliminated... I think eliminating them is really important because the Russians will just keep replenishing their troops. So it was a very successful fight. Despite us losing still, you know, roughly the equivalent amount of soldiers. I probably can take us off our like massive offensive charge formation. And let's just push them all the way out. Let's pursue that unit. Okay, so they did move. It's kind of weird. You see them kind of move and then they stop moving. What is your problem? 3 days. I thought it was 2 days last time. Maybe it was 8 and I didn't see it. Okay, so what is this that we've captured? Magazine. Okay, well, maybe we're losing a little bit of cohesion. Maybe we'll just spend 1 turn defending here, and then we'll push in against the Russians in 1 more turn. And with these guys leaving, I'm not even sure if it's the best idea to move von Schultz further south. Because he might be needed to defend this territory, which he should be well entrenched in already. Okay, so Florida Boy says disband it. But my question is, can't I use this? Isn't it useful for me if I just hold my territory? Sharp is taking off, so, well, it was good to see you again, Sharp. Take care. I'm a little worried this guy's going to be caught. 6 days, 3 days, okay. So he probably will. Let's take this guy off the offensive. Let's get him into the territory first, and then if things go well, we'll have enough forces there to push the Russians out afterwards. It provides ammo. That doesn't help me. I mean, does it provide cohesion? Where's my ammo stat? I don't know how to... I mean, it is helpful, but yeah, knowing that a magazine provides ammo is, well, kind of a given. Huh. Okay, so William Takesi says it provides ammo and a buff in battle, the nearby supply source buff specifically, which we did see a few times. But my question is what to do with it. By the way, is this town... military control is Eastern Entente. Okay, then I'm glad we're going there. Let's go there, and we still can't use that? Darn it. Once you're there, move into that. Into the town. Give me that territory. Do we have to move backwards just to get that? It's a frustrating... Alright, well, let's just... Whoa. Oh, I see the... I'm turning on the super chat. Historical Gamer, do you see me? Do you hear this? I'm turning on super chat. Where is it? Wait. Oh my gosh. Commerce product addendum. I'm not... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do this. Forget it. Disregard everything I said. And we'll just continue with the... did I move this guy into the wrong territory? I might have. Alright, well, let's just end the turn. I don't even remember what I'm doing. This guy's replenishing for a turn. I think that's fair. Let's give him 1 turn to start to lick his wounds. William Takesi says, if you click a province and look just above the mini-map, there is a box icon showing local supplies. A lot of movement down here. What are those forces up to? Yeah, it is 7 days. We are moving 7 days at a time. Winter. That's the Germans' friend, if I'm not mistaken. They've actually pulled back all the way to here. Those bastards. Wait, what are you doing? Are you moving? They can't move. I don't think anybody can move because of the snow. I don't think I have to deal with snow much on the Western Front, but this is entirely new mechanics for me. Alright, so now let's disband this thing. I don't see a way of disbanding it. I do see the ammunition stuff. So we have 24 general supply in this. And it says 0 ammunition. Why would that be that? Oh, okay. So I need to rest my cursor here. And it's 6:39 and 9. Yeah, I see it. Okay. I will be playing, Spouts asks, will I be playing the French in my series? I will be. I've been brushing up on my French. I just want to attack. 100 days is just not, it's not acceptable. I'll be here until tomorrow just clicking end turn. 22 days is still not acceptable. I thought I moved this guy out of Tannenberg, but now he's claiming he's not moving at all. Okay, 9 days. If you move by rail, 11. That doesn't make sense. How do I get him back to 9 days? What the hell? No. What are you doing? Very silly. So there's definitely harsh weather. I understand that. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm just going to end the turn because I don't know what to do otherwise. Let's go ahead and start pushing the attack. If my memory serves me well, Germans attacking the Russians when they're in the winter is like a really strong advantage for the Germans, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm never mistaken. We'll end the turn. Spouts, I guess it also depends on what plan you choose. You actually have the option to load up the different war plans that the French actually had. So basically, some of the options will give you victory conditions inside of Germany if you choose like the traditional historical battle plan. But there's alternative ones you can do that are less offensive oriented. And I think I'm going to have to go outside and settle some kids down in a second. I mean, we joke on the Discord about, I joke about those neighborhood kids and how I need to cage them or something, but the amount of racket these guys make. Did anything interesting happen? All I know is somehow von Hindenburg went up from like 700 to 1,000. Oh my gosh. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to... Yeah, I think this is fine. 4 days there. 20 days, like my god. 71 days, no, what the hell is happening? Alright, I don't know what's going on with this unit, but I'm just not going to move them. What, they put them on a leash, right? Spouts asked, are you allowed to put kids in cages? You can put them on a leash, then you can put them in a cage, right? In fact, I've made a mistake, I think. I don't know how to disband this unit. Can anybody inform me where this option is? Build force. This is none of these options. Ah, disband units. Disbanding the stack costs 2 victory points? When I'm up to 73, you will deny me 2 victory points? Okay, I don't care. But why would I disband this? If Florida Boy was still here, he would probably tell me. Finishjager asks, are they your kids, Tortuga? No. This is my evening free, which is why I wanted to be streaming and having a blast. And I am out of a drink, too. So after this, maybe I'll just call this to a close in like a couple minutes. We'll take a 5-minute break. I'll just interact with the chat for a little bit. And then I need to get a drink as well. Let's do something a little more exciting. This is kind of dragging in my opinion. Let's start maybe the Grand Campaign, and although the AI was no XTRG, of course, it'll give us something a little more interesting to look at. So with that in mind, let's just go ahead and assault with, even in the winter. Where can these guys go? Well, let's just move them up that way. Go by rail. You'll be there in 10 days. Fantastic. And you were going down there. That's fantastic. You're assaulting. So everyone just do the assaulting. Oh, he destroyed my railroads again. This bastard, man. I tell ya. 17 days. It said 41 days last time I did this. I don't understand. I'm going to have to learn this a little bit more in the week to come. Yes, Salus is saying try the French. I will. I think I'm going to try to load up the French. We'll have some fun pretending what it'll be like in a week. Next tier G is actually playing as the Germans. Finnish Jaeger says drink some wine to get into character. I don't even know if I have any wine. Ah, yes, I see this assault is going swimmingly for us. We are assaulting the Russians in snow, 2-to-1 outvantaged. Yeah, can you say outvantaged? No, outnumbered and disadvantaged. Yep, and we took 3-to-1 losses to show for it, which is terrible. Probably not my brightest day, not our finest hour. Yeah, so it's about my the upcoming series we're talking about is a 3-way multiplayer between myself, X Tier G, and the Historical Gamer. Historical Gamer in chat. He's playing as the Russians, the Eastern Entente. I will be playing as the Western Entente. Hopefully not just the French, but maybe the British as well. And X Tier G is going to be playing as the... God, this guy moves fast. He's going to be playing as the Germans. The dirty Germans. My unit finally gets here. Well, I mean, this is just... We'll continue to chase. 9 days because no railroad, of course. Continue your assault. We need to force march. I'm just going to do it. We need to get there before this... Wait. Okay, it's 6 days. I don't understand. I know nothing. Let's assault this guy. So don't go anywhere. Just stay where you are. Take this town. This guy alone is going to have to catch up to him. It's... No, force march. There. Should mean... No, stop. 6 days. There it is. Woo! Invade Belgium before the Germans can. Say, I'm not going to choose that option. You're not supposed to give me advice about such things, because then if I choose that option, and if I say I choose it, XTRG will know. His spies are everywhere. So of course I'm going to choose the historical option. Say less. Invading Belgium before the Germans can is such a silly idea. I would never do that this Sunday when I complete my turn. I will say that my most successful unit so far has been this reserve division that is pushed across. You know what? Full-on assault with the reserve division into Poltusk. We're almost to Warsaw. They will survive, I think, maybe, probably not. And we are assaulting here. That's good. 3 days he'll be there. I thought there was no unit there. But anyways, we'll just go smash this army up here. We'll rout them. Ah, Balanson mentions that he's just Cav. I didn't notice that he was Cav. Yeah, he's just cavalry and 2 supply. Well, we'll force march and hopefully pin him down. We got to get him out of our territory. Alright, well anyways, let's just end the turn and see if any of these plans work out well. Damn, that's annoying, having cavalry behind them in the lines. We should have a gentleman's agreement that this is a gentleman's war and there's no cavalry raiding behind... Damn, he destroyed the railroad in my other land too. Okay, we're fighting something here. Oh, that was a massive success for us. We didn't even lose a single unit. Oh my god. Where was this? Allenstein. Is that here? I guess they were just throwing units away. Hey! Finally found some Russians and took massive losses, but... okay, look at it. According to the hearts, it's 20 to 18. Well, let's keep pushing our forces against him. Wait. Is there another battle? He's still there. No, he retreated. Uh-huh. But we can catch them. This is the end of the map. Ah, Historical Gamer says cavalry raiding may be helpful for the Russians, so he would prefer to keep it in. Let's just have a gentleman's agreement that we all play exactly historically, and we'll just see what happens by the end of 1918. Alright, this guy destroyed that other railroad. We'll be there in 2 days. That's good. I think we're going to have to somehow pincer this guy. we're gonna have to preempt his movement. Can we do that with the railroad? 14 days, good. So let's try to get there. If he goes to Danzig, I guess I have forces in Danzig. So, unless he actually, I mean, they won't sally out from the fortifications, I guess, but this guy, this bastard. And I wonder if anybody knows, do I have to do anything to repair the railroad? Because this one was repaired automatically somehow. Is it because one of my units has an engineer in it, and I don't know this? Reserve, normal. This guy. Come on, show me. Nope. Well, I don't know what's going on with the railroad situation here. It's not much important. How are you doing? You're still in bad shape. Let's just get you back to Konigsberg. You can also pincer this guy. Move by rail. 3 days. Fantastic. Go back there and actually just go into the province itself. Go into the fortification. Heal up over the winter while von Hindenburg chases shadows. Force march will get us there in how long? 9 days. Not worth it. Don't force march. But we do want to keep pushing. By the way, did we take this? Yes, we did. We're just slowly wearing them down. Fantastic. Yep, we are targeting that army. Good. And end turn. Yes, you go to the spot with the railroad and click the repair railroad button, which I did not do, though. This one was repaired. Huh, I can promote this guy. Let's do it. Congratulations, Garde, you've been promoted. I don't know if that did anything for you. No, it doesn't look like it. But you have really good attributes, actually. So that was a good decision, I think. One of my finer decisions, promoting a guy before I even looked at their whatever. I guess I will destroy this magazine since we're no longer using it. Disband. Okay, send that one off. Folk Wilhelm says, can I blame Tortuga if I do poorly on my exam tomorrow? You can blame whoever you'd like. Nobody can stop you from blaming somebody else. This is quite elucidating, this little scenario. Although it is just the tutorial scenario, so this is probably my 4th time playing it, but I haven't played it for a very long time. Ooh, we have movement in the south. And big defeat for us. Oh, that's our attack on Poltusk. Well, they weren't doing anything anyway. This guy still isn't moving? What is your problem? Aha, but we will get there in 7 days. And he's back. Ah, oh yes, the trap closes upon our enemies. 1 day. Oh, we got them. We got them. And let's make sure we're on offensive posture. And actually, we want to go like full on with these guys. You know what? Let's look for this. Okay, let's just read this again. It says, if you go to the spot with the railroad and click the repair railroad button. Let's look for this button. I feel like this is going to be important. Probably this one. Build fort, build depot, destroy, raise, rebuild railroad. There it is. Alright, we'll have him do that this turn. I didn't do it up here though. It's very strange. I don't know what happened on this spot, but I saw the broken link and now it's no longer there. Okay, probably worth it. Let's just send these guys back home. Can they go by railroad? No, I guess not. Okay, well, we'll send them back to Malawa if nothing else. They can enter the fortification. Okay. And we're 4 days away from making contact with the Russians in the top left, the far northern part of the map. I think everything's good. And the turn. There's a lot of stuff we're not taking into account in this little campaign, though. Because I know there's a lot of stuff we could be doing with, like, a lot of decisions and stuff. Oh, good, we finally fought these guys, but why are we losing so much? My God. Why is this guy so good? Why is this guy so good? Von Schultz did not succeed. Our power numbers are larger than theirs. Huh. I mean, this is incredible. We lost 12,000 to their 2,000. Extremely significant. Something else happening? Okay, good. Ah, we caught them. And I guess they retreated immediately. Interesting. Yep, it's still there. We can see it now. It was just hidden somehow the entire time. So instead of this guy moving, he's there in 1 day, but instead of him doing that, let's just actually get him to repair the railroad as well. No, wait. Destroy rail. It can't be used. Can I get my 1 day back, please? I've been fooled. Oh my gosh. You mean to say that they destroyed the railroad in... How did they do it so quickly? Ugh. The nerve. This is already annoying. No, okay, well, let's just spend time rebuilding rails. This is exciting. No, please don't. Okay, good. Alright, William Takesi has a bunch of things to say, and I'm going to catch up on it real fast. The game hides markers well. Okay, in a very generic sense, you must be careful with your op temp in this game. Your op temp. World War I is a slow war, constant combat and movement every month leaves your men extremely weak. Op tempo. Got it. He corrected himself. Well, I think we should keep pushing our advantage here. It seems very clear that we are the winners in this fight. So let's hold that, siege it, and then we'll keep tracking these guys down. I don't mind. I think that basically von Hindenburg is my saving grace of everything. We are just hemorrhaging victory points from all these defeats, though. Although, I mean, this would be considered a big success, I think. It's not as big as the rout of the Russian forces that happened in real life, but I think the Germans would be happy with this kind of showing. Okay, so we're still doing more damage to them than they're doing to us, which is good. Ratmir Karaboot says, by the way, is there any game around that focuses on guerrilla warfare, say Ajod's Revolutionary Under Siege? Disappointed me a bit because it lacked that in my opinion, but it was really paramount in real life. I mean, if you're talking about guerrilla warfare, I would certainly say that Afghanistan 11 and Vietnam 65, those are more modern, but they're basically all about asymmetric warfare. That was the alternative of what I might have streamed tonight. So we're suffering hits from foul weather and or exhaustion. Must have been bad weather because he's not moving. We did repair the railway or no? Oh, it takes how many turns to do this? It would be really nice if they told me how many turns I'm going to need to repair it. This guy, for the love of God, is still rebuilding his railway. Oh, wait. No, it's built. I see. And you are building yours, or what? No. Huh. Well, I'm not going to dance around this cavalry. Just let him have his rails. I'm fine with it. Alright, let's do this. Let's wait 1 turn to give this guy a little bit more into position. Whatever. We'll just get him. I want him down here so we can start attacking. Ballenstallen says, Tortuga, if you take a defensive stance on your front, it would make historical gamers' life hell. When you play XRG, you have to keep up the pressure and grind manpower. What the heck? Ballenstallen, do you know I'm playing as France and historical gamer is playing as Russia, right? What you're saying to me sounds exactly the opposite of what I need to do. I need to take a defensive posture, and Historical Gamer needs to take the offensive to grind down German units. I mean, that's my understanding of actual World War I. Okay, move there. Actually, we'll probably hold one turn here. Because we are a little bit fatigued, and we do need to recover a small amount. Yeah, so we'll just have everyone else. I don't even know. So the hard thing is I can't tell where this... That one's there. Okay, that is definitely in Braunsburg province. Elbing is this one. So there's only 2 rails that are broken. I'm actually content to stay in both of these locations. I'm going to stay in all these locations because we have him pinned. He can't move out. Well, he can, but because he'll be on defensive. But if he does, we'll just go to assault posture, or sorry, offensive posture, and then he won't be able to escape. William Takasi says Wallenstein has a point. I'd also expand on that, saying you can switch off pressing from the west and then the east, so each side has a pause to rebuild. If XRG focuses on Russia, you absolutely will need to press him. Russia will fall quickly without your help. Nonsense. Yeah, I mean, if XRG doesn't attack me, I understand that, but it's just like a... If you were to think of the Triple Entente as one united mind, you just find wherever he's weakest and you attack him there. And then that forces him to divert forces where he's stronger to those weaker areas. I don't think that it's a... I mean, it's a very simple idea at the core. It's just attack him where he's weak, defend against him where he's strong. So he actually it might have been a mistake. There's no battle here, or what? I guess not. It might have been a mistake to attack... oh my god, this guy is just going crazy. It might have been a mistake to leave this guy off the hook for a turn, because he regained a lot more than I did. So we'll definitely attack him now, though. That should be sufficient. Von Hindenburg just dancing around with the Russians in the north. Leave this guy on the defensive posture still. Maybe I'll even move him into Königsberg. He can always move back very quickly because he's just so depleted. And you can do that by rail. Salis counters with France don't have the manpower, doesn't have the manpower like Germany or Russia, so defend. Yet Russia is still mobilizing so their armies can't attack without taking huge losses. Also, Austria is a wild card on the east. Austria should be pathetic. Historically, they were. Wow, he moved very far. That was big. Big movement. I guess I could come back in and take this Eastern Entente force by... It's so weird. He just moved through all this land, didn't care, and he went straight there. Well, I think that we're going to call upon von Schultz to actually do something good. Hopefully he gets there. Maybe we should have done Commander the Great War. I like Hex games. I really do. So Eastern Entente actually controls this militarily. Let's go to full assault posture, because I want to assault the town if there is one and take that. If I move up here, I give him an avenue out. Okay, well, let's just leave it where it is. William Takasi says, sounds like a reasonable plan to me, effectively avoiding battle except where you have substantial advantage. Very Montgomery of you. I truly am the reincarnation. I'm not sure if you're responding to someone else or not, but I am truly the reincarnation of Montgomery, which I hate about myself, but it is true. It is me. I wish I was a Patton. I wish I was a Rommel. I I mean, almost any other general, but I am very much a Montgomery. So in order to overcome that, knowing that is like a weakness of mine, I really will have to force myself to do some attacking, more than I'm comfortable doing in general. Okay, so let's do this assault over here then. Wait. 1 day to get there. We haven't taken this yet? Okay, well I guess stay there one more time so we can actually take control. And we should, yeah, we'll have to recapture this as well. There shouldn't be any place for him to go. The dance is real. Ratmir Karabut says, for some reason, I didn't like Commander one bit, referring to Commander of the Great War. Huh. Ball and Stalin says Austria suffers if all the units in a stack aren't the same ethnic group, I think is what he meant, which makes them weak for some time. Sela says XTRG has used almost exclusively Austrian armies to smash the Russians, then take Ukraine. That's pretty impressive. Lieutenant Teapot counters with the discussion on Commander, says that it is awesome. I like how it only focuses on combat, none of that diplomatic crap. Amen. Who cares about diplomacy? Cough, cough. Dominions for... Cough, cough. Dominion's for an extremely different bird than all these different war games that I mainly play, but the diplomacy in that game is real. No spoilers, because we do have Sabouts in the channel. Although I guess Sabouts is on his his last feeble little twig of a leg. Just about under. It was none of my doing, by the way, Sabouts. The only thing I did was march a few hobbits through your land in search of Mount Doom. Alright, so we should be advantaged here. Yeah, that was a victory. As near as I can tell. So where did they retreat to, though? Because their nearest province is here. Sela says Dominions 4 gets worshipped on 4chan. Interesting. It's February. It's almost time for this... Well, it's almost time for this game to end, really, but... It's almost time for this stupid war to... Did we get kicked out? I guess we did. Well, we'll let this guy just recover. Gotta add this guy to a different army. Who's got space? You do. You have space. So let's move this guy over here. We'll merge him with that army. Can he go by rail? 1 day. Fantastic. So that'll be a little bit stronger, which will be good. And then as soon as von Schultz up here recovers, we'll push him out to help out with this stupid cavalry force. Sabat says I should have committed mass seppuku. Or seppuku. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but... Now we begin our blaze of glory through the Russian lands. Starting in the northwest, and we're going to move all the way around. We're going to take Vilna. Let's just go take Vilna. We're currently at 3 points. I guess this changes poorly for us because structures lost and captured. What? But we haven't lost any. Do they consider this a territory? This is just Allenstein. The heck? Huh. Well, we have a unit that is ready to attack. Let's go on the offensive. I don't know, this game is... I don't know about this game. By the way, I didn't even ask, is the sound, the in-game sound, a little doo-doo-doo-doo, is that about the right level? I have it up pretty high because I think the last time I was doing a recording with this for OBS, Historical Gamer joined me. So I didn't want to minimize the sound for him. So if it's too loud, let me know. There they are! Okay, let's just go one final attack. Sabat says he can't even hear it. Well... Oh, that's because I turned down the sound. By the way, if you ever play AJOD games, the funniest thing about them is when you load into them at the very beginning, it is like death to your ears. It is like death to your ears. Oh, good. We're going to capture this force in 1 day. That's perfect. Like, My God, the music. There's no volume control. It's one of the very few games I've ever seen that doesn't have volume control. It's very strange, this design decision. I can't fathom why they would do that. But it just blows out your eardrums. Alright, one final attack. I guess that's probably going to wrap it up after that. So we might as well attempt a suicidal attack by rail on here. 10 days, that's fine. I didn't catch them, or I did? I should have. I see 163, that's not... Okay, this is good. There's something here, right? Hey, we got something. So you can't hear the little battle sounds right now, right? Oh my God, no, you can't. I had my headphones on because I was talking with Florida, but now that I have taken them off, it truly is extremely loud, or extremely quiet. All right, well, another small victory. If this is the kind of whack-a-mole we can expect, I gotta say, I'm not too impressed. Ah, yes, the snow is subsiding. This is truly good news. The snow, as we all know, subsides a lot faster in the Russian north than it does in the German south. So Lodz is obviously going to be getting a lot more snow than Vilna, for example. Or, well, Memel, I don't know if that might actually make sense because I don't know what the weather patterns are off the Baltic Sea. Sala said, problem is 1914 Russia doesn't have the industry to support a grand military. Stalin says, I agree. The fact that Serbia can hold out forever is a little strange. That it should obviously not be the case that Serbia... Oh, wait, no. Serbia holding out... Yeah, okay, that is... I think the Serbian forces in real life were actually somewhat decent, right? Germans had to send their troops to help the Austrians. Austro-Hungarians, I guess they're called, but... okay, so he made it here. Let's just put him on defensive. It's fine. Fine. Fair enough. Let's do our attack. Oh, he is. Good. So we'll put him on to assault now. Just like last time, he'll probably lose. We'll continue this big push towards Vilna. Ah, yeah, Lieutenant Teapot said, well, Serbia did hold out until the end of the war. And William Tekesi says, Serbia holds out so well because they made Sarajevo a fortress in the game representation. All right, we are attacking with a great number of forces. Hopefully we do better this time. Yeah, this is much better. Wow, we inflicted 22 points of damage on to their 7. And another battle, I guess. Okay, fair enough. This is over here. Wait, is this Tannenberg? Where are we fighting right now? Von Schultz. Now this should be against the artillery. I mean the cavalry. I don't know what it is though. Where did we just attack? Elbing. Elbing is where? Well, there were 2 victories for us, so... Yeah, Elbing, it was a victory too. Okay, so what do we get? We got some munitions. Well, can we just throw them in here? We're going to stay here for a while since we're down. I thought we won, but wow, good God, we're down to not a whole lot. Repair the railroad. Rebuild. Need to rebuild our infrastructure. And I think the other battle was here. Tannenberg, I didn't catch it. Okay, there's probably a way I can figure this out by doing... No. Messages, good. Elbing, we took 500 prisoners of war. That's okay. Let's look at the battle. All right, Elbing. This happened. We won. Eastern Taunt. Elbing. Huh. Oh, that was all in Elbing, as I thought. So there was no battle here. I guess they're just slowly moving in or something. Well, we're ready for them, I think. Maybe I should go back and take Malawa. Anyway, this is the main force. This is the main one that matters. They'll be there in 3 days. That's fantastic. And we finally repelled those darn dirty cavalry units. William Takasi corrected himself. Not Sarajevo, but Belgrade. Yes. In the real war, Serbia lasted for a year, but XTRG won without Germans within 6 months. Wow. But does that mean that XTRG is just a really good player? Sayla says Bulgaria strong. Is Bulgaria... No, we get Romania to help. We can't get Bulgaria. Historical gamer should hold out better than the AI if he can prevent a crossing. Crossing a river into mountains, then attacking a fortress is deadly. Yeah, well, one would imagine. One would imagine, yes. I'm going to put these guys on the passive. I don't think there's any way they can be attacked, so we'll let them recover in the background while they're repairing the railroad. Just take your time, repair some... I mean, just, yeah, take your time. So we're holding all our territory. Yeah, we're back up to 43 victory points. So we have recovered. And we are... I think we're pretty soundly defeating the Russians everywhere. My next stream should be on Aurora 4X, so we can all get all you heathens to how to learn it. Actually, maybe I should do... oh, there's a big battle first. It looks like they retreated, but we are... Wow, so many deaths. That was huge. 52 to 23. In terms of real life, that meant 9,000 soldiers lost, a few cavalry and guns for 20,000 of theirs. Another fantastic fight by von Hindenburg. He's on a roll. Sabouts says he's out for Aurora 4X. William Tekesi says, Tekesi, I'm not going to say his name correctly anyways, he's already apologized. I mean, he's already forgiven me, I'm sure. A threat you will have to deal with as the Western Entente is you must deal with the German High Seas Fleet and the blockade if you desire. Yeah, actually, I think what we'll do is just let the British destroy their fleet. I say it as if it's easy to do. I hope it is. Another huge victory at Tannenberg. Von Gallwitz was just resting there peacefully, and looks like the Russians decide to attack in the forest in poor weather. Medium hit probability. What do we have? High hit probability. I wonder why that is. Is it due to these other modifiers? Nearby supply source and placed artillery batteries. Our deadly fire ravaged the enemy ranks. This unit destroyed at least one enemy element this round. Wow. Very good. But I don't see enemy elements being destroyed. None of their things are destroyed. So, not really sure what that means. Ball and Stalin says, fleet combat is different. Isn't it like Hearts of Iron 2 style? I'm just guessing you drop them onto the same sea province and then maybe they fight, maybe they don't. This game does remind me a bit of Hearts of Iron 2. Okay, let's go on the offensive here, because we did soundly defeat the Russians in that first attack. And should I... So these guys didn't go to the guns or whatever. Now we should be able to use railroad. The railroad's fixed. Yes, one day. Fantastic. Good. You also go on offensive posture. That's good. You do not. And, we made it. We've captured the next territory. We already have Kona. Yep, let's keep pushing. We'll take Vilna. We'll get there eventually. Keep pushing, my friends. The U-boats is a pain in the ass to the British imports, and you might just move the high seas fleet near Russia. That is true. Ratmir Caribou at 6 a.m. Good night. And good luck tomorrow, my God. By the way, I just want to announce this again because I'm so excited about it. Spouts and I are going to be doing a Factorio series upcoming. As soon as Sabouts learns the game a little bit, at least. Another, man, von Gallwitz is just a fantastic leader so far. Let me pop this out. All kinds of multiplayer things going on in my life. Almost too many. Damn it, they've come in and taken Gummin as well. You know what, I'll trade you Gummin for Vilna. Pretty sure Vilna is more important. Based on this 6 next to that town and the 2 next to Gummin. Not only that, but I think I could probably rouse a good defensive action from some of the guys over here. Let's keep pushing this one. 9 days, what if we go by rail? Let's synchronize movement. But actually don't really synchronize movement because I want you to go by rail. Okay, don't synchronize movement. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, synchronize movement then. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Huh. Unfortunate. Alright, well, we're almost there. 3 more days. Okay, good. Von Schultz is recovering nicely. So much so that I guess we can get him off his... we might as well leave him on reserve one more turn. Probably should have moved him up into a town. It's another good question I have. Do your units outside of fortresses take more hits in the winter with the snow as they would in like War in the East? Okay, another attack. I assume it'll go well. 12,000, 4,000. We did lose a few of the extras, but 31 to 18. Big success. Fantastic. Van Hindenburg is really starting to complain. But look at all this. It's all ours. Except for Vladislav. Okay, this is the garrison or whatever. He eliminated it with very few casualties. Alright, we'll give Hindenburg 1 turn to recover. He gets 1. Everyone gets 1. But if they do get attacked, you know, go in with your everything. Yeah, so we're attacking here. I think, yeah, 7 days, 6 days. Good. You are going to be needed to repel this and coming in. So now that you're ready, I assume, move all the way over here. And do so by rail. 4 days, good. So we'll be able to repel that. Ballenstallen says, first of all, William Takesi says, units in supply don't take weather attrition from health, but they do take cohesion damage. Okay. Ballenstallen says, speaking of multiplayer, Tortuga, try to always train some int to fill your ranks. I guess infantry? Int. And make sure you build some replacement elements for your battle against the Germans. The easy rule, this is William Takesi again, the easy rule is if you're on a railroad and in friendly territory, you'll be fine. Okay, that's good to know. That is actually, well, at least somewhat similar to War in the East. Not that I'm an expert, I don't actually know that much about War in the East. One day I will learn, but we will take Wilna next turn. So let's end this one. I got everyone moving. Let's see how it goes. I already feel like 100% more confident in the game. But double 0 is still 0. That's not good. That is a much bigger force than I thought. But it looks like we... Yeah, it was a very minor clash, actually. We'll move him back to Königsberg. And this is not good either. Wait. I thought I did synchronized movement, but that is definitely not all the people we were supposed to have. There it is, 46,000. Okay. So there's pulled out. Okay, wow. Woof. This von Gallwitz, man, I tell you. Ahoy, Air Terran. Let's give that one more shot, shall we? Terranian. 25,000. Wow, they just... This von Gallwitz guy, he just cannot lead incorrectly. Everything he does is golden. Okay, pull back you to Königsberg. So does that mean, yeah, this is a big force. But we are disturbing them, I think. Let's actually move over here and assault. No. Okay, first, cancel your movement, move over here to assault. Actually, I don't think I can do that because let's just get over here first. And then we'll send them to assault so we can take back Vladislavov. Now, von Hindenburg. Sorry, you gotta go. Time is of the essence, and I can't give you that much. Sayla says Austrian troops crossing the Carpathian Mountains. Spouse is off to bed, so take care. We'll be seeing you soon for Factorio. As soon as you are eliminated from the Dominions 4 playthrough. Austrian troops crossing the Carpathian Mountains in winter leads to lots of attrition, as XTRG learned the hard way. That kind of makes sense. Don't have much to do here. Yeah, I think I'll put pressure on the Russians behind them, like where they came from. This might be a small force, which we can eliminate. So we'll jump over to them instead. And then just hope that von Hindenburg can do the job. We'll see what the case is in a moment. I can't believe there's actually... Wait. Damn it. Get out of there, man. Okay, we're still actually doing really well. Like, von Schultz, despite losing, is actually inflicting a lot of casualties, which is good. Okay, he went back to Königsberg. That's probably good. And this is the big one. This is El Grande. Alright, let's see how we did. As always, von Hindenburg is unstoppable. The man knows nothing about defeat. 29 to 15, basically 2 to 1, 5,000 losses, 11,000 casualties on the enemy side, even in other things. But the big thing is now we will assault Vilna itself. Okay, I guess we need to spend one more turn there. That's fine with me. We will assault. So this guy, we'll just drop him into the fort itself. I think that's supposed to be the fort itself. Yeah, good. He's in there now. That's what I wanted. Our troops here are in good shape. We could try to push across. There's no river here, from what I can see. This game really could use like one more layer of zoom. Finish Jaeger's back. I gotta take my break too. Oh yeah, I want to capture Vilna first though. So now that we've actually secured all the railways around, it might make sense for us to do a double pincer on the Russian forces up here. We can leave this guy on defensive strategy just because he'll hold this area. Actually, which is the territory that needs railroad repairs? Is it this one? Okay, he needs to go up one then. It'll take 20 days for him to get there, but that's fine. He'll go rebuild the railroad there. And we're just going to do a move out with these troops over to Guminen by rail. They'll get there in quite a while still. Really? Yeah. 11 days. I still think that deployment is intelligent. We basically just need to hold this army off until Hindenburg would return. Wallenstein's off, so take care. End the turn. What will happen? Okay, the big attack, part 2. 4 to 1 odds. I mean, it's kind of obvious what's going to happen here. That is horrifying. 13 to 2 in terms of the hit point stuff. Even more exaggerated, I think, in terms of actual losses. No, not quite. It's a 10. It's like 11,800. That's horrifying. And Vilna's ours. So I'll consider that a huge success. We've taken all of the northern territory. We have to come back and actually take Gummanen, and oh, they're breaking my rails everywhere. These bastards. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to continue this any further. We'll just put a cut in here and maybe look into a different scenario or something. Let me see if I can bring up the victory point screen or something so you have something interesting to gaze upon while I get a drink. My goodness. Scores and objectives. Okay, I guess this is something interesting. Their morale's down to 78. Mine's at 105. This is kind of cool. We've taken 11,000 prisoners of war. So Vilna, where's Vilna? Didn't we just take that? We did. Yeah, we control all the objectives. Let's see. I want to see how many... Oh, good. They've lost 304,000 men. We've lost 200,000. So that seems about right. 200,000 to 300,000. Makes sense to me. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll interact with the chat, probably just directly by chat. And I'll see you guys for either part 2 of the stream, or I'll just cut it off after a little bit.